official handover of 2 million doses of Johnson & Johnson COVID-19 vaccine donated by the European Union to Nigeria in Abuja. Executive Director, National Primary Healthcare Development Agency, Dr. Faisal appreciates the European Union on behalf of the federal government of Nigeria. However, Dr. Faisal said Johnson & Johnson COVID-19 vaccine requires a single dose for full vaccination. Also said all COVID-19 vaccines are approved by World Health Organization. As he also said, primary healthcare intervention will focus on the states. Dr. Faisal urged all eligible Nigerians who are yet to be vaccinated to avail themselves of current opportunities to receive their COVID-19 vaccine.
That's the fact that we've received over 10 million doses of the J&J vaccine through the COVAX facility, and then what we've just received today, about 2 million doses of J&J. So what it means is that potentially we have over 50 million doses of the J&J vaccine that will be really focused on the hard-to-reach areas, security-compromised areas, the riverine areas. And this is very good for Nigerians because what it means is that once you get the first shot, what's going to be left is just the booster shot, and then you're done. It means right now is with the over 10 million doses that we got through the COVAX, and then the 2 million doses, add and take a few, we're looking at somewhere around 12 million doses, right, currently in stock. The expiry date for the current batch of the Johnson & Johnson vaccine that have been donated is August of 2023. So we do have a lot of time to be able to ensure that we use up this vaccine. So we're looking at over a year. Compare over a year with 3 to 4 weeks. I mean, huge difference, isn't it?
They are part of a global donation of almost 20 million doses delivered by EU member states to Nigeria via COVAX. Previous donations have been delivered since last year by the Team Europe. And I would like to remind and thank and recognize the donations made by Germany, France, Italy, Spain, Ireland since March 2021. More donations, more deliveries are planned and will take place also in the coming weeks. Let me remind you that the Team Europe, what is the Team Europe? Team Europe is about the European Union and its member states joining forces and pooling together their resources to support partner countries like Nigeria in the common fight against the pandemic, because nobody is safe until everybody is safe. Today's donation brings us collectively closer to reaching the milestone of 500 million doses delivered by COVAX, with 300 million donated by Team Europe, an achievement which is worth celebrating today.
WHO's goal remains for every country, including Nigeria, to fully vaccinate 70% of its population by mid-2022. There is no path out unless we achieve our shared target of vaccinating 70% of all the population by mid-next year. Today, we are glad to witness this landmark event of the donation of 2 million doses of Johnson & Johnson vaccine donated by the European Union, Team Europe, to Nigeria to continue the fight against COVID-19 pandemic. The Johnson & Johnson vaccine was listed for emergency use by WHO on the 12th of March 2021. At 28 days of inoculation, the vaccine was found to have an efficacy of 85.4% against critical illness and 93.1% against hospitalization. The vaccine is also safe and effective in people with non-medical conditions associated with increased risk of severe disease, such as hypertension, chronic lung disease, significant cardiac disease, obesity, and diabetes.
The success and the challenges ahead of us with the COVID-19 vaccine here in Nigeria. First, it's very important to thank the Greece, Finland, and Slovenia government for the 2 million vaccines which arrived earlier this morning, which is part of the Team Europe's 19 million vaccine donation to Nigeria, but is also on top of all the other vaccines that have arrived from Team Europe, from Germany, from Norway and other countries that have been part of this effort, which now mark, I think, a stage where one, vaccine to Nigeria become more predictable and we can plan more easily. And secondly, and this is very significant today, these vaccines, Johnson & Johnson vaccines, have a 2-year expiry date, so it allows the government of Nigeria to be able to manage the vaccine.
Amina Ibrahim, GTV Africa.